These individuals, these human beings, answered the call of service. They stood on foreign soil under fire. They returned home, veterans seeking only to be seen, supported, and honored. Yet today, under Project 2025, a blueprint for a second Trump administration, these veterans face new threats, not from enemies abroad, but from the systems meant to protect them. Project 2025 proposes sweeping changes that would cut disability benefits for millions of disabled veterans, making it harder to claim support and even stripping benefits from those already approved. It doesn't stop there. The plan would cap Medicaid funding, undermining coverage for younger veterans, and jam the VA with quotas, forcing them to see more patients at lower standards, risking quality of care. Imagine having to fight for the benefits you've earned while your own government stacks the deck against you. Under the Trump administration, the VA's Office of Equality Assurance, tasked with fighting discrimination and ensuring fair access, was shut down. That closure didn't just retire a department, it silenced oversight, undermined care for minority, LGBTQ+, and disabled veterans, and erased accountability within the VA. Nearly 17,000 VA employees have already lost their jobs. A plan to cut up to 83,000 positions, 15% of the VA workforce, looms large. It's not just numbers. It's doctors, counselors, caseworkers, people who knew how to help veterans navigate trauma, prosthetics, cancer therapy, and mental health. The Trump-backed Department of Government Efficiency claims this reorganization will streamline service. But burnt-out staff, disrupted care, and broken trust tell a different story. Even worse, non-citizen veterans, those who served and bled for this country, are being deported. After prison, they face a second punishment. Their military service, Purple Hearts, PTSD, loyalty means nothing when the bureaucracy demands loyalty and nationality first. Veterans don't ask for much. Just dignity, access to care, and the respect they earned. But Project 2025 doesn't just fail veterans, it betrays them. This is not policy. This is a moral crossroads. Do we abandon those who have served us, or fight for their rights, their health, their humanity? Veterans have been the bulwark of this nation. They deserve better than political retaliation masquerading as efficiency. They deserve protection, not punishment. It's time we stand for them before it's too late. Just some postscript thoughts here. I grew up conservative and watching Fox News during the Bush era, and remembering how patriotic those ideals made me feel, and how loyal I felt to my nation that I was raised in. The idea of a arsenal of democracy and of brave heroes defending that cause. I was naive. I was young, indoctrinated. But such is life with kids, you know? Like, at least for me, I wasn't encouraged to question much. I was incentivized to just go with and valiantly defend the things that I was being told. I'm a military veteran. And I was very privileged in the type of military service I rendered. I was privileged in that I was diagnosed with asthma during my service, but not to a severe extent that I was kicked out. I got to stay home and bear children where others that deployed didn't have that opportunity and faced very present dangers because of choices made by George Bush and his administration. I have friends that, were it not for some small happen chance, wouldn't be alive. Fortunately, they are. And while I'm grateful to them for their service, I look at how the so-called party of the working class, Republicans, have bowed to this tyrant king who undermines the values that Americans strive for. Democracy, liberty, equality. And now, because of what began as the Tea Party movement, which then moved on to the MAGA movement, have just laid down to their sire while he destroys them and destroys the progress that we've made as a nation. That even veterans are of no exception. Please unite together. Do not accept dogma as it is. Question it. Whenever you have questions, ask them. Find answers. Even if those answers cause you to believe something different. Because that's how we grow. That's how we evolve. That's how we become better. Good night to you all. And as always, it is okay to be human.